Don't cost me too much. I'm gonna cost me too much. Seminar, American Heritage, everybody. They talking about 20,000 a year. That's too much money.
The Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 48 Sports College Football.
Nova's still bad, but Nova still got that. Nova got to wait in this.
Guys, it's time to get it going. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
I ain't know that.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Notre Dame's offense will have the first crack at it in this one.
Yeah.
Start this drive going to the air. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Give to the running back. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
All right.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab past the marker. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Quick release on the RPO. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another 1st down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a 1st down.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Got guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And he was virtually unblockable on that play. You know, it reminds me of seeing the highlights of my partner here, David Pollock, a guy that doesn't like to talk about his own greatness, so I'll do it for him. David raised the bar in the standard for D-line play at the University of Georgia. It was his athleticism. It was his tenacity. He wasn't just getting sacks and tackles for losses. He was picking off passes and taking them to the house. He was like the honey badger before the honey badger, but playing D-line. All-time.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
So the Georgia Bulldogs offense has its first opportunity of the day. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of ballers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo spread.
Yes, Regina.
These are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
The mountain gonna have the sizes on it already.
Big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Get the cheapest one that says 55 up to 55 or 65-inch TV. Get the cheapest one.
Physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed
All right.
Uses athleticism, uses speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Bringing the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Georgia lining up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and take it back. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Here come the Irish back on offense. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes the grab. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Tuggle. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll give it to the back. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Offenses that are great on third downs, what do? Most of the time, they keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass.
Throws for the end zone. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Good, wide open, big play opportunity. Hits him right between the numbers. You got to make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me. That was on me. My bad. Give me another opportunity later on.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads it left. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
He's going to help them out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult to move the football against.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Snagged out of the air. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And the QB just makes it look easy. Drop back, surveys the field, makes the correct decision, throws the ball where his receiver can catch it, doesn't put it in harm's way. That's a really good quarterback.
Oh, he's got some space. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell. They want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him. Try to get him on the ground, but this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
Here comes the heat. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Georgia sends out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And you couldn't ask for much more than that. A perfectly placed punt hits them inside the 5. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
1st and 10 from their own 17. Might as well give it to him again. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, third and short, I just got to fall forward and get the first down, Palmer, but the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up, something easy. You know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Looking for a push on 4th down. Turning it on. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the lone running back. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. Finds some fresh air. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments. The short hands, it's Toggle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught behind the line, it's Toggle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
They'll go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Got his man. There he goes. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang.
And he takes it in for Final score, touchdown, Fighting Irish.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, Bill. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up after.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Got his man on the right. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Bulldogs can really attack on this second and short. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anyway.
And the Dogs come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's got it. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35.
Yes.
Might be changing the route.
What's up, Shania?
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Rolling, throwing, looking right.
I'm coming.
He's got it. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd down.
The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. He's got it. Showing up. Big leg from 47 yards out. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in South Bend. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the home of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think even if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes.
Lost one deep down the right side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
This offense is done being patient. They're down on the scoreboard here now. Early in their first possession in the third quarter, they're being aggressive. They're taking shots. They're trusting their playmakers outside to get it done. That time the defense, really nice job forcing the incompletion. They were ready for it. This offense, though, they need to stay aggressive.
Georgia lining up to fire it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. The give. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And a great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
They're dealing with a second and long. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll keep it on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
This is an offense that leads the nation in first downs because there's so many different ways they can attack you. They're versatile. They could throw it. They could run it. They've got so much balance, and that's what makes them so hard to stop.
On first and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run now in the second half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime, maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this game.
It must be great to be a Georgia linebacker. Coming downhill with speed, defensive front eats up blockers, and you make the play.
It is nice, and it's nice because usually they got 3 guys in front of you. They're eating 5. And those linebackers get to come downhill, make plays in the backfield like you saw right here.
He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be fourth down.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollack.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a...
Touchdown, Irish! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. They want to see if they can score the deuce. Looking to throw. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when you start getting those long yardage situations.
The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Bulldogs getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Applewhite. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Dogs are flying down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got it behind the line. It's Applewhite. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unleashes one deep. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. And this one is perfect.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Power football with the run. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. To the ground with the back. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. 1st down here for the offense. Now they'll run it to the right here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if
Elijah on speaker.
That last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Really good job to pick up a chunk of
Elijah.
and get it out to the 39-yard
You think your boy might go to the Hawaii Bowl this year?
the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been
You gonna beat August, bro.
drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
Who?
Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
You talking about for my game?
Up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way. At least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there.
That nigga was out there downing my ass up. That nigga probably 53 overall.
Decent gain there before the defense makes
He probably 53 overall.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand.
I'm right here manhandling Georgia. This 99 overall across the board team.
2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
They nice.
Well, you love to see that from the defense,
They're just,
right? It's like
they're just playing. They're just playing me today.
Plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
How about this sophomore stopping him short?
I'm really around here towing this football this game.
RPO, nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right?
Oh, yeah.
Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Defense win championship, dog.
Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Keep it on the ground. He'll be stopped at the 32. Still ground to cover if they want to convert, and 4th down is coming. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. All down, but he
I'd be in Georgia so bad I'm gonna want to call a timeout.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an
21-3.
and a short run there, and that'll end it.
Game over with.
After not really
2
playing
o'clock.
their best earlier this season, people said this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were
Three in a row.
who they were, and they didn't have the
After Arkansas beat me, put them back on my schedule.
like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse
Huh?
over the course of the season. This team right now completely.
No, Arkansas didn't beat me. They won player of the game in my win.
This year, and I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left.
That nigga was about 98%, 6 touchdowns, about 400. So who got left to play, Mike? Right around here winning all these goddamn games. Right around here winning all these goddamn games. And this is my schedule. This is who I play next. I got Navy. Then the bye. Oh my God. I got the toughest team in college football after my bye. Auburn. Fuck. I play Auburn at home though. I play Auburn at home. Can't afford that right now. I can't afford to lose no more. Yeah, old me. Who? Yeah, Texas locked me up, man. I could do that with Texas, boy. Every time I threw the ball, it either hitting my receiver here dropping it, or he just dropping it wide open. Ashton lost this year? Yeah, oh yeah, take the sim off. Nigga dub ain't over 25, man. Is that considered the top 25 when you got 1 feet in and 1 feet out? Is that considered the top 25 when you got 1 feet in and 1 feet out? Who you play this week? I'm sure you might play this week. Oh yeah, even better top 25. Goddamn. What my plan? I wonder what he's doing on the quarterback. Got 90 in speed. Who? I'm talking about the white quarterback. They got a 90 in speed. I want that bitch was toting that ball like that against me. Every time he got it open, he took off. We got 94 in acceleration. This nigga's a receiver. Now guess what? Guess what? Hey, they did all that, and the receivers won 84, 83, and 96. They were getting wide open on my man-to-man. They run to y'all, that's on me. That bitch would be in the jam as soon as I jammed them.